Welcome back. In this video, we'll walk through creating your first booking in HirePOS. This isn't a deep dive into every field or workflow. We'll focus on the core concepts that you need from day one and a few ways HirePOS works differently from other systems you might be familiar with. If you're not already logged in, do that now. You'll land on either the reminder screen or whichever other screen you have set as your favorite. To start a new transaction, whether it's a quote, booking, or invoice, go to Sales and Hire and then Customer Overview. This is where all customer interactions begin. From here, you can select an existing customer or create a new one. We'll create a new customer, entering a company name like Test Company and a contact name such as John Smith. At a minimum, you need to enter either a company name or a first and last name. Your system can also be set up to require more details. I will quickly fill out the rest of this information for completeness sake and save. Once saved, you'll land on the Customer Overview screen. If it's an existing customer, you'd see their past transactions and more detail. This is a new customer, so there's no information here to see. For now, click New Booking. Even though we clicked New Booking, we've landed on the Sales Record screen. This is the core screen in HirePOS. Quotes, bookings, and invoices all live here. It's the same screen, just in different modes. You choose the starting point when you create the record, but once you're here, you can switch it as needed. Here's the key difference from many other systems. The record number stays the same no matter which mode you are currently in. Quote 50 will become Booking 50 when confirmed, and later will turn into Invoice 50. All revisions are tracked, so you can always view the changes since the original using the Show History area down the bottom of the invoice. You don't always need to follow a strict sequence with these modes. If you have an on-the-spot walk-in hire, you can start with a new invoice right away, put it on hire immediately, and skip creating the booking first. The same applies to other scenarios. Just create the record type you need from the start without going through unnecessary steps. One extra mode to know about is reservation. In HirePOS, quotes do not reserve stock. They're purely for pricing and planning. Reservations do reserve stock, but are still tentative. Think probably will happen. Bookings are confirmed jobs, and invoices represent jobs that have happened or jobs where payment in advance is required. In short, quote, maybe, reservation, probably, booking, confirmed, invoice, done. Now that we have discussed modes and record numbers, let's look at the bare minimum information you need to put on this screen to set yourself up for success with HirePOS. Every booking and every quote or invoice needs 4 details: who, what, when, and where. The who, this is the billing customer. We've already set this up in the customer overview screen, and we selected it before we started this sales record. It appears in the customer info card at the top of every quote, booking, or invoice. The where, the delivery details. Click the Delivery Pickup Details button to edit the delivery address info. Enter an address manually, use the customer billing address, pick from stored customers or locations in your system, or use address search if enabled. You can also set who will deliver and pick up, add contact details, and set delivery and pickup times. Leave these times blank for now. We will cover them later. Now, the when, the booked and hired dates. This is a key concept in HirePOS. Inevitably, you'll see 4 date fields on your invoices: booked from and booked to, your expected dates, and hired from and hired to, your actual dates. In quote or reservation mode, only the booked dates appear. In booking mode, you will have access to the hired from date also. And in invoice mode, you'll see all 4. Booked from is when you expect the items to leave your premises or be delivered. The booked to is when you expect the items to be returned to your premises. Tick the TBA box above book to if the end date is not confirmed or is open ended. The hired from is the actual dispatch date. Fill this in only when the items have actually gone to the customer. The hired to is the actual return date. Fill this in only once the items have successfully been returned. Entering these too early can stop billing too soon, remove reminders, make items look available when they're not, and potentially lead you to lose visibility if something doesn't come back. Booked dates set reminders, predict availability, and pre-calculate hire prices. Hired dates complete reminders, confirm successful dispatch or return, update availability, and update hire prices. And the last W, the what, the items on the booking. This is where you add all charges and trackable items. Use the code dropdown to add an item. Each line shows the code, description, selling unit, quantity, price, and even discount. At the end, there is a total and the tax code. When you add an item, HirePOS calculates the price based on its rate setup and the booking duration. If there are multiple rates, you may see a pop-up to choose one. You can disable this pop-up to prevent it from reappearing, which will enable HirePOS to automatically select the correct unit to use based on your settings. If you elect to keep the pop-up, you will be presented with the choice to select the desired unit as you add each item. If you elect to disable a pop-up, remove and re-add the item to trigger AutoCalc, where HirePOS works out the correct rate to use for you. Alright, we have covered all the critical concepts for this screen, so let's create the booking. Our customer is already selected. In the delivery details, I will use the customer billing address and select delivery pickup required. I will set the booked from to tomorrow at 9 a.m. I will set the booked to 2 days later at 9 a.m. I will add our digger item, and HirePOS will offer to add its companion item. AutoCalc multiplies the daily rate by 2 as there is 2 days of hire set in the book dates. I will also add a delivery fee. We now have a digger for 2 days, a free companion mud bucket, and a delivery fee. Scroll down and click Save. And that's it, your first booking in HirePOS. We'll revisit this screen in future videos to explore more features and workflows. Thanks for watching. You can always get more help and info at help.hirepos.com. See you in the next video.